There is going to be a huge live event at the end of the season. Kato Thorn, who owns this mysterious ring that enables him to transform into this evil creature. But this creature can only exist in the darkness because it is a vampire. Because of this, Kato Thorn has somehow managed to create this solar eclipse that blocks the sun. Dr. Sloan reveals to us that this is not a natural solar eclipse, and the only thing that we have seen in Fortnite that can cause this is the cube cradle. Optimus Prime revealed to us that this evil thing has been traveling towards us through interstellar space when our Chapter 3 map got destroyed, and it knows that Chapter 4 map does not have that force field around it to protect the island. Now that we have an eclipse, Kato Thorn can transform into this vampire form. That is exactly what he does during the Halloween update. We also find him in the basement with his time machine. When we fight Kato Thorn, we notice three things. One, he's holding a kinetic blade. Two, he uses this dark energy power. And three, he's carrying Midas's drum gun. The fact that he was carrying kinetic blade, which was introduced in season 2 of chapter 4, we know that this blade technology came from the same reality as the Mega City, and we know that Mega City came from the rift created by the Rift Gate. We was also hearing in season 2 and season 3 there was a mysterious man collector who was buying bunch of random things. Now that we know Kato Thorn is a collector, it all makes sense. Kato Thorn came from the same reality as the Mega City, and he came through the same rift. His blade isn't your ordinary kinetic blade. This blade is in fact cursed. It stores souls of people that it eliminates, and every time you attack someone with it, it grants you their health. Even though it is a vampire, and we know that vampires drinks people's blood, but you might have noticed Kato Thorn does not have a mouth. And that is because it uses this dark energy and sucks your life out when you go near it. And you can also tell that he's obsessed with Midas. He owns Midas's hand, and for extra protection he uses Midas's drum gun. And the reason why he's using all this protection is to protect himself from high-stake hunters. These are a group of vampire slayers. They travel through different realities. They have one objective: to eliminate strongest vampire to have ever lived, Kato Thorn. They want to stop Kato Thorn traveling to different realities and destroying them using his power. That is exactly what happened at Rumble Ruins. Kato Thorn was the one who destroyed this civilization, forcing people to abandon their homes, and they left with one thing: a drawing of this creature on the walls of Rumble Ruins, warning the people of the future of this evil creature. High-stake hunters have 3 members: Joni the Red, Kelsey, and Lucian. But they have a teacher who's considered to be the greatest monster hunter to have ever lived, and her name is Shimmer Dust. Kato Thorn destroyed her reality. As a result, she lost everything: her friends, her family, and ever since she has been training, become the greatest monster hunter to have ever lived. And she's doing this to defeat Kato Thorn. She has been chasing Kato Thorn for centuries, and she meets the high-stake hunters and finds out that they all have the same dream: to destroy Kato Thorn. They all bring this special shotgun called the Stake Shotgun that has the power to destroy evil creatures. Before going for Kato Thorn, they all have to eliminate evil monsters. These monsters seems to be our old characters. It looks like they have all been corrupted, perhaps by Kato Thorn. And we know this is because the evil Meowsicle is named Phantom, and we know that Phantom is the energy used to run the time machine. Kato Thorn must have brought these characters from the past, corrupted them, and released them on this island to create distractions. But he did not expect high-stake hunters and Shimmer Dust to both be coming for him, and the hunt for Kato Thorn begins. High-stake hunters goes after the monsters, while Shimmer Dusk goes after the vampire. war. Also at the same time, Dr. Sloan and his group seize an opportunity. As we all know, Dr. Sloan and Nolan Chance has been trying to steal the time machine. They have failed every time so far. Now that they're hearing that there's these vampire slayers causing Kato Thorne problems, they think this is the right time to attack and steal the time machine. Because they know that Simmer Dusk only wants Kato Thorne, not the time machine. If they all work together, Shimmer Dusk can have Kato Thorne and Dr. Sloan can have the time machine. They all attack Kato Thorne's base, the Eclipsed State. After hours of fighting, they finally manage to defeat Kato Thorne. Shimmer Dusk uses the stake shotgun to pierce through Kato Thorne's vampire skin and eliminate him in one shot. This means Dr. Sloan has finally got her hands on the time machine. Also, John Jones has arrived on the map as well. After getting their hands on the time machine, when they were trying to test it, they realized something was wrong. Last time Kato Thorne used the time machine, it was said to Season 5, Chapter 1. That was the season when we saw a bunch of items disappear because the whole season was glitched. Because of this, the time machine glitched as well. That is why we have seen a bunch of Season 5 items on the Chapter 4 map. Soon it is going to get even worse. The time machine will continue glitching. Neither Dr. Sloan, no Agent Jones will be able to control this. This will all happen at the end of this season because there is this massive rift above the Chapter 1 Season 5 map, and this time machine uses the same energy used to control the rifts. It will rift the entire Chapter 4 map along with everyone in it back to Chapter 1 Season 5. When we go to Chapter 1, the whole month will be a build up to this huge live event because the time machine will keep glitching. It is going to speed up time. It will give us a new season of Chapter 1 from Season 5 to Season X every week. The storyline is going to be slightly different because we know that Dr. Sloan and Agent Jones are on the map. Sloan will try to help the Imagine Order and Agent Jones will try to help the Seven. Because of this, the Season X final event, which was the Black Hole event, will be similar but not the same. It's going to be slightly different because the Imagine Order knows what is going to happen from Dr. Sloan's informations and Agent Jones is going to tell the Seven what is going to happen. Because of this, the outcome is going to be slightly different and this is going to take us to a brand new map, a Chapter 5 map. So if you love Fortnite, leave a like and subscribe.